My name is Damany Calder, and I am a zoologist, a conservation biologist, and a naturalist. And I'm currently working at the National Environment and Planning Agency. And my experience with the Institute of Jamaica and its summer program was 1 year. I think I was around 7. If I wasn't 7, it was between 6 and 7, where I attended, and it left a lasting mark and legacy on my life. It helped steer my life as it is now. Um, I have fond memories of being in the Natural History Museum every day, looking at the displays at the time, the whole area with the taxidermied animals and the insects on display. Um, uh, Spending time in the library, doing all these different activities, being fascinated. Um, at the books. At the time, there was no internet, so you just had books. So it was just books. They also had a collection of magazines. They had one that was geared at the environment and nature called Ranger Rick, and it was for, I think, around that age range. And there was one called My Big Backyard. And at the time, you'd had to subscribe. So they, you're looking at these magazines, and you had these different, and of course, National Geographic. But you also had, how you could subscribe to these. And I remember dragging my mother inside one of those days when they came to pick us up and say, Mommy, look, can we get this? Can we get this? And, she now asking the then librarian if they could get the subscription coupon or the subscription pamphlet from the magazine. And I was fortunate enough that my parents nurtured that interest from then. And then we did subscribe to Ranger Rick and Big Backyard. I don't know if the magazine still exists today, but for many years, I still have a pile of them. Um, and my younger brothers also benefited from my Big Backyard, and I donated some to some children's home over the years. But the legacy is that just being exposed that year physically to natural history has allowed me to go down a path of conservation and science in a professional and personal capacity. I went on to become a member of the Goss Bird Club, which is now BirdLife Jamaica. I was a former president. I am a member of the Natural History Society. I've been a part of numerous conservation efforts involving both plants and animals, um, marine biology. I scuba dive. I've been to conservation projects outside of Jamaica. I attend conferences. I meet all these awesome people, and I'm hoping to further contribute to conservation and science in Jamaica. And one of the keystone or main things that happened during my early years was programs like the summer program at the IOJ. So I'm very happy that it has started again, and I hope it gets bigger and better. And I'm always available to lend myself to it. And I hope that it fosters um, new versions of myself, bigger and better versions throughout the years. And everyone should be very proud that they've started again, and they should keep it up.